What do you want? Hey. Little cutie. Baby. Little baby. Let's talk quickly about the Matador soap bag. Very recommended on Reddit a lot for the fact that it like you put a soap bar in it and then it dries. You can just throw it in your bag and it's supposed to dry it without making anything else wet, and the soap bar is supposed to like get dry, blah blah blah. You know, magic, beautiful, wonderful, relatively expensive compared to like a sisal bag like this, which I would otherwise use. Like much more expensive, like £16 for this versus 20p or something for that. But unfortunately, it's shit. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. The instructions are not exactly really extensive. The instructions are put the soap in it, turn the cap, like wring it down 3 times, like fold it 3 times, and then that's it. Instructions: insert soap, roll 3 times, buckle. And it has turned the inside into a just like you can barely even hang on. Let's see. You can barely even. Can you see in there? You can barely even open it because all the soap is all goopy and it's stuck together. Like this whole bag is just stuck because it hasn't dried properly and it's squishy. Like the soap is super squishy. And so I actually just like can't take it out. If I tried pushing it out, it would slide out, but it would just like slime the shit out of the whole bag. Yeah, I'm sorry if this has worked for other people. Fantastic, and I'm happy for you. But I just couldn't recommend it. So I'm gonna use this until this soap bar is finished, and then I will try it again with a different soap bar. I'll clean it all out, I'll try it again, give it another shot. But yeah, right now, 1 point for the sisal bag, 0 points for this. Not worth it. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna go out and get an early dinner at a nice vegan restaurant and treat myself a little bit while I'm in the city. And I will chat to you on the walk because I have some things to talk about. So, I think I just don't really like most markets. Like most I love a market. I love the idea of a market. But so many markets are just mass-produced, super cheap, clearly not craft, ethical, or sustainably made stuff that's like poor quality and stuff. And then like every vendor selling kind of the same thing and bargaining with you for the lowest price. Like, I don't know. My kind of market I like is like craft, like handmade, artisan, traditional, local stuff. So I want to buy a tote bag. So I went to like this big strip market stalls and stuff, and I found some tote bags, but some of them were like had made in Thailand written on them, which I thought was funny because I could just go to Thailand and get one if I wanted to get something from Thailand. But they all kind of had the same style. They all had really cheap zips on the top of the tote bags, which I thought was interesting. But it just, I don't know. It felt yeah, like I didn't like any of them. I didn't want to buy from there. And I think I need to dissect more about why it bothers me and whether it's makes sense or I'm just being silly or sensitive. I'm gonna stop recording because it's raining super hard. All right. Wow. I really ducked into like the nearest street and my case is made immediately. I walked into a gigantic market with all the same issues that I generally have. So. It's kind of lit, honestly. Sorry, I'm not used to taking videos of my food. I already took a bite. It fucking slaps those. So, I was going to pay. Also, I just had a lovely video call with Oliver. So that was nice. We talked about lots of stuff, but Oliver's been vegan for a really long time, so we talked a bit about that as well, which was nice. Yeah, no, I went to pay for my bill at the vegan place, and they were like, the classic, like, oh, did you enjoy everything? And I was like, yeah, it was really nice. And he paused for a second, he just kind of like pointed me up and down, and then went, you're very handsome. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't fully catch what he said. He was like, you're very handsome, very handsome man. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then carried on awkwardly, paid, and then left. So that was very nice. So I was just walking along, and I must have accidentally walked onto sort of like the entry way for the temple, the Indian temple, and it's really disrespectful not to take off your shoes. And I realized like halfway through, and I sort of like jumped to get off the floor, and then a guy like called me out, and he was like, how can you walk here with your shoes? And I just had to apologized a lot, and felt really, really terrible. So that was not great by me. I just genuinely didn't realize I was walking on the temple grounds. Normally it was like closed off, but I guess because the temple was open. Yeah. That. Ooh. Maybe I should have offered to clean the floor. I don't know. But I just apologized a lot and then walked on. The guy was not happy, but that is that's fair. I honestly don't know that I have loads to talk about today. I want a tote, but I already talked about the market a little bit earlier. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack and prepare for tomorrow. The bus, I need to be at the bus station. They recommend getting there 45 minutes to an hour early. I need to be there at 10, so I'm gonna try and be there at 9, which means I need to leave here at like 8 maybe, to be extra safe, which means I'm gonna get up at 7:30, which means I'm gonna pack now and shower now. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have that much interesting things to say for the rest of the day, really. Yeah, ooh, just feeling a little shook from that earlier. But yes, cool. All right, that's it.